Hello, my name is Schamma Emile, and I'm going to be doing a presentation on the opioid dependency program that I would like to implement within this organization. The aim of this program is to partner with the Employee Assistance Program, which is a work-based program that offers free assistance to any employees that are working within the corporation who have personal or work-related problems. The mission of the Opioid Dependency Program is to provide health and wellness to those working within this corporation and coping with anxiety, depression, and stress, or any other issues that they may be having without using opioids or other medications. Opioids include drugs such as heroin, oxycodone, morphine, or any drugs that are considered feel-good drugs. They are considered feel-good drugs because of the effects that they have on the body. The effect that it does have at an instant is that it does ease the pain and it makes everything seem as if it is calm. There is nothing wrong, and the appearance of an individual may seem like everything is fine, that they are happy. However, there are many adverse effects that come along with the overdose or the misuse of any of these opioid drugs. Just to give a little bit of a background over the opioid epidemic, the United States has about 5% of the world's population. However, it is the world's largest consumer of opioids, and there is an increase in opioid-related emergency room visits from overdose, misuse, and fatalities from opioids. The use of prescriptions have increased from 76 million people to 219 million people between the years of 1991 and 2011. About 25 million people have indicated that they've initiated non-medical use of pain relievers, and 10.3 million people have reported that they have used prescription opioids for non-medical use. The United States is responsible for over 80% of the global consumption of pharmaceutical opioids, and that does include codeine, hydrocodone, heroin, so on and so forth. From 1999 to 2015, the number of deaths due to opioids involved overdoses has quadrupled to more than 33,000 deaths in 2015. And so far, that number has been expected to increase, and it surely has. Now you may ask, how does this affect your company at all? Have you experienced an increase in one or a couple of your employees who have simply not shown up for work or may have just been absent for long periods of time? This can be a result of opioid dependency. This would create a decrease in productivity rates and efficiency in the company. Now, with this happening, eventually it will lead to no more employees showing up for work, which the employees are who drive the company. There will be no more revenue coming in or any workers working toward the goal of the company, and eventually the company would shut down. And that doesn't sound good for anyone. There will also be increased work injuries and hazards that would happen within the company, and that could cost the company a lot of money working towards the safety of their workers. This can also have an effect on increased physical and mental health concerns for workers who are dependent on opioids. Some of the effects that opioids may have on an individual are a feeling of nausea, drowsiness, and confusion. With workers feeling this way, it is not easy for them to be able to work to their full capacity within the company. There are several different treatment methods that will be used within the opioids dependency program to help assess the needs and meet the needs of the workers within the company. The different treatment methods include medication-assisted treatments, addressing chronic pain, behavioral interventions, and counseling sessions. We do believe that these treatment methods would be able to assess the worker and help them within any anxiety, depression, or any other feelings that they may be feeling to lead them into taking opioids. There are different sales approaches that an individual can take in order to present or promote their organization or even whatever product they are selling to another. The different sales approaches include stimulus response, selling formula, and the need satisfaction method. First and foremost, we have the stimulus response approach. This approach is based on the research that was done by psychologist Ivan Pavlov. Ivan Pavlov conducted research that related a dog, mealtime, and a bell. What Pavlov had done was he would ring the bell, and at the sound of the bell, the dog would come running. When the dog had gotten to where the sound of the bell was, there was a meal waiting for the dog. What eventually ended up happening was that every single time the bell was rung, the dog started salivating, which the dog associated the ringing of the bell to mealtime. This is the same approach that is used within business, where a sales representative can use and engage in a canned presentation. A canned presentation is a set script through which the salesperson leads the prospect. During the course of the canned presentation, the salesperson may ask questions that are either short response or open-ended questions that would encourage a response from the client so that the sales representative would be able to further their pitch in selling their product. The next sales approach is the selling formula. The selling formula is where there was recognition of the consumer going through a series of steps before purchasing a product. Now, in this step, the use of ADA also comes in. ADA stands for attention, interest, desire, and action, which are all of the steps that the customer goes through. The first being attention. The sales representative has to grab the attention of the customer as they come in for a specific product, either by flashing the appearance of the product or grabbing their attention by telling them about all of the great things that the product has to offer them. Next would be building their interest. While the sales representative is giving off the product, it is up to them to figure out what is the interest of the customer. What are they looking for? And that also goes into creating a desire, which builds up the need for the customer to have this product. The salesperson in the attention, interest, and desire stage is basically trying to grab the attention of the customer, tell them all of the benefits of the product that they have seen, figuring out the needs of the customer, and finding out what the customer needs in order within this product to be fulfilled, eventually leading the customer to take action and persuading them to purchase the product. Within the selling formula, the customer does play more of an active part in the sales process. The third sales approach is the need satisfaction method. The need satisfaction method focuses on the needs of the customer and also aims to fulfill the needs of the customer. The different stages that are within the need satisfaction method are the needs development, needs awareness, and needs fulfillment. Within the needs development, this is where the sales representative engages in conversation with the consumer to uncover the needs that are required to be met by the consumer before purchasing a product. Next, it leads to the needs awareness. After the salesperson uncovers the needs of the consumer, they present solutions within the product that they are selling. While presenting the solution, they engage in more dialogue with the consumer to find out ways that the product that they are selling can completely fulfill all of the needs that the consumer needs within the product that they are selling. The final stage is the needs fulfillment. This is where the salesperson engages in trying to persuade the consumer to purchase the product that they are selling. I do thank you for hearing me out and hearing my presentation with the opioids dependency program that I would like to implement within this organization and partner with the employee assistance program. Hopefully, this is a great step in the right direction towards helping the workers to reduce opioid use and to protect them as well as the company as a whole. Thank you.